There are cities that rise from trade, cities that rise from conquest. And then, there is Jerusalem, a city born not of wealth nor of power, but of belief. For more than 3,000 years, this city of stone has stood upon sun-baked hills, small in its boundaries, yet vast in meaning. To Jews, it is the city of David. To Christians, the site of death and resurrection. To Muslims, the place of ascension to heaven. Three faiths, one city, shared, loved, and contested by billions of souls across history. In the year 1095, word spread across Europe. The Holy City was no longer in Christian hands. The Byzantine Empire pleaded for aid, and so Pope Urban II addressed the people. He spoke of duty, of salvation, of reclaiming what was sacred. But those who answered the call were not only knights seeking glory. They were farmers, beggars, merchants, ordinary men and women searching for purpose, hope, or escape from hunger. And so, a vast tide of humanity began the long march east, across forests, mountains, and deserts, driven forward by faith and desperation. After years of hardship, disease, and starvation, they reached Jerusalem at last. The Crusaders surrounded the ancient walls, and in the relentless heat of summer, they stormed the city. What followed was tragedy. The streets ran with suffering. Every side lost something of its humanity that day. But from this violence, a kingdom emerged, the Kingdom of Jerusalem, a fragile realm of stone fortresses and uneasy oaths, surrounded always by forces stronger, older, and wiser than itself. Across the deserts of Egypt and Syria, a leader began to rise. Salah ad-Din, known in the West as Saladin, a commander of patience, a ruler of discipline, a man who believed that justice and mercy were not weaknesses, but strengths. He united kingdoms long divided by rivalry, and when the time was right, he moved to reclaim the Holy City. In 1187, at the Battle of Hattin, his strategy was not rage, but restraint. He denied the Crusaders water and let the desert wage the battle for him. The Crusader army collapsed. The road to Jerusalem was open. Inside the walls of Jerusalem, there was no king, no army equal to the challenge, only citizens, the elderly, the poor, the weary, and a single knight, Balian of Ibelin. Not a king, not a conqueror, just a man who refused to abandon those who depended on him. He prepared the city not for victory, but for dignity. When Saladin arrived, Balian faced him not with arrogance, but with honesty. He asked for mercy, not for himself, but for the lives of the innocent. And in one of history's rare moments where compassion triumphs over conquest, Saladin agreed. The gates were opened. Families were allowed to leave in peace. Those who could not afford their freedom were freed by Saladin himself. History remembers many kings for their victories, fewer for their mercy. But here, mercy shaped a city's fate. Jerusalem has changed hands many times since then. Kings, sultans, emperors, nations, all claimed it in the name of heaven. But what is sacred cannot be owned. You can conquer a city of stone, but not a city held in the heart of billions. Jerusalem is not just a place. It is a question we continue to ask. Can humanity learn to share what it holds sacred? For if peace can ever come to Jerusalem, then perhaps peace may one day come to us all.